This is where delegates from nearly 200 countries will be scrambling over the next 2 weeks to reach a deal that can save the planet. The meeting in Katowice, at the heart of Poland's coal region, comes 3 years after the landmark Paris Accord. The envoys gathering at COP24 aim to produce a rulebook to flesh out the broad details that were agreed in Paris, limiting the rise in global temperatures to between 1.5 and 2 degrees Celsius. The sense of urgency is palpable.
This is a very, very important conference. It takes place also in a scenario where we have clear signals about the urgency with which we need to address the issues of climate change. The effects that are happening are affecting communities around the world, casualties, destruction in so many places.
In Brussels, tens of thousands of people demonstrated to raise awareness of climate change. And the protesters had a message for the delegates gathering in Poland.
There's obviously in the next 10 years we have very much a window of opportunity that we need to really grasp both hands, and it's now or never.
I think if we start a plan of action now, our grandchildren might still have a chance to have a planet. So we just need to start now and just stop losing time. Yeah.
And time is of the essence. To keep global warming well under 2 degrees, experts say emissions must drop by up to 70% over the next 3 decades. But global emissions rose in 2017 and are on track to do the same this year.
The venue for the UN climate talks in Katowice. It's shrouded in smog from a power plant fueled by coal. The polluting hydrocarbon has been mined here since the 18th century. Around 100,000 people in the region work in the coal industry.
Coal is a treasure. If there was no coal, there would be no work. If the mines closed, all the shops and businesses in the region would go bankrupt.
Poland will continue to generate most of its electricity from coal until 2050, meaning that the mines of Katowice will not shut down anytime soon.
Coal is what sustains Upper Silesia. It's the primary product of this region. And of course, many people here are biased. But we know which way the wind is blowing all over the world and which part we should be going down.
Only 15% of electricity produced in Poland is from renewable sources. Activists complain that the government has neglected to develop the alternative energy sector.
Activists, scientists, citizens, and mining and energy sector said, we are ready for change. The only group which is not interested in change are politicians.
For Poland's government, Katowice is a model green city. It boasts a research center for renewable energy. A shopping mall has been built on top of a closed-down coal mine. Even the conference center that hosts the climate talks stands on the site of a former mine. But the fact remains, Katowice and coal are inextricably linked and will be for some time to come.
DW correspondent Irene Banyash-Ruiz is at the Katowice conference and joins me from there. Irene, many warnings about the immediate and urgent need for cuts in emissions. Yet, as we saw, some governments are simply not doing enough. How important is this climate change meeting then?
Well, this climate change is the most important since the 2015 Paris Agreement. Back then, world leaders agreed to keep global warming under 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. They decided what they wanted to do, but now they have to decide how they will actually manage to do that. For that reason, the result of this meeting should be the so-called rule book, which is a set of guidelines on how countries should monitor their greenhouse gas emissions, report on their climate efforts, as well as climate finance. That's a very important topic because industrialized countries have pledged to allocate $100 billion to help poor countries cope with climate change effects. But it remains unknown how they will actually mobilize that money. Coal phase out will probably also be a hot topic this year since the conference is taking place in Poland, which is largely relying still in this dirty fossil fuel.
And Irina, experts say we are heading towards a critical point when it comes to CO2 emissions. Give us a sense as to where we are right now.
Well, I think most people could already experience the devastating effects of climate change in their own skin this year, from wildfires in California to flooding in Japan or even drought in Germany. But also the scientific community is warning on the importance of raising climate ambition. So, for instance, recently the United Nations Environment Programme released the emissions cut report, which shows there is a huge gap between where we are and where we should be in terms of CO2 emissions. If we want to reach the Paris goals, we have to reduce our emissions by a quarter by 2030. If we keep the way we are doing now, we may end up with 3.2 degrees above pre-industrial levels by the end of the century.
Now, Donald Trump has once again reiterated he's going to pull the U.S. out of the Paris Climate Accord. Is it possible to arrest climate change long-term without the world's biggest economy on board?
Well, it's important to remind, first of all, that despite Trump reaffirming his intention of withdrawing from the Paris Agreement, this won't happen legally until 2020. By then, things may have changed greatly. On the other hand, countries are increasing the ambition in view that he's pulling out from the Paris Agreement, as well as local actors and the civil society. So the civil society won't give up in the US, and at a global level, I think other countries will increase their ambition so that we are still on track to reach the Paris goals.
Irina Banyas-Ruiz, thank you very much for that update from the Katowice Climate Conference.